Hey guys, so I wanted to give you some feedback on yesterday's assessments assignment, and I'm just going to go through each problem and explain the answer. Number 1 says, Juanita cut her string cheese into equal pieces as shown in the rectangles below. In the blanks below, name the fraction of the string cheese represented by the shaded part. We know that this is cut into thirds because there's 3 pieces, 1, 2, 3. 1 out of those 3 pieces is shaded, so your answer should be 1/3. Here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. 1 of those 6 pieces is shaded, so it should be 1/6. And here there are 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. 1 of those 4 pieces is shaded, so your answer should be 1/4. When we're talking about fractions, the top number is how many pieces in this case are shaded, and the bottom number is the whole. So the top is the part. Wow, I can't write on here. And the bottom is the whole, or the total number of pieces. Yeah, that looks silly, I know. Okay, for this one it says, in the space below, draw a small rectangle. Estimate to split into 2 equal parts. How many lines did you draw to make 2 equal parts? What is the name of each fractional unit? I know it was really hard for you guys to draw in here, so if you had a piece of paper or a pencil, you could have drawn it on a piece of paper. I didn't need to see that, just the answer, but I'm going to show you what it's talking about. So, if we're looking at my whiteboard, I'm going to draw a rectangle, and I'm going to split it into 2 equal pieces. So, if I split it into 2 equal pieces, I only drew 1 line, the dotted line in the middle, and each piece would be 1/2. And on your computer, you could have written it like 1/2 or 1/2. For the next one, it says, draw another small rectangle. Estimate to split into 3 equal parts. How many lines did you draw to make equal parts? What is the name of the fractional unit? So, again, I'm drawing a rectangle. This time, I'm going to put it in 3 equal parts. As you can see, I only drew 2 lines. 1, 2. So my answer would be 2 lines, and each piece is 1/3. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this camera. It's backwards. Alright, the next question is the same thing. Draw another small rectangle. Estimate to split into equal parts. How many lines did you draw to make 4 equal parts? What is the name of each fractional unit? Okay. Here we have another rectangle. I'm going to split it in half first, and then I'm going to split each of these pieces in half. As you can see, I drew 1, 2, 3 lines, and each piece is worth 1/4. Again, you could have written it like, typed it like this on your computer, or written 1/4. Alright, the next one, it says each rectangle represents 1 sheet of paper. Estimate to show how you would cut the paper into fractional units as indicated below. So I'm going to use this whole whiteboard as my piece of paper, and I'm going to cut this into sevenths. So I'm going to do the best I can. Let's pretend the whole thing is our box, our piece of paper. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sevenths. So I have 1/7, 1/7, 1/7, 1/7, 1/7, 1/7, and 1/7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. And I drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines. So your answer should have been 1/7, and you drew 6 lines. And then the same thing for the ninths. So first for ninths, I'm going to split it into thirds. And then I'm going to split each third into thirds. So I could do it this way, or I'm going to choose to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So each box would be 1/9. And if I draw it like this, I technically only drew 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. I think it wants you to do it all the same way, so I'm going to show you like that. So again, I'm going to draw my thirds and then split these into thirds, because 3 times 3 is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines. So your answer should be 8 lines. And your fractional units are 1/9. All right, what do you notice? How many lines do you think you would draw to make a rectangle with 20 equal parts? Well, every time I drew something, I knew that the number of lines I drew was 1 less than the pieces. So for example, if I'm doing fourths, I'm talking about 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I only drew 3 lines. So the number of lines I drew is 1 less than the number of equal parts. So in this case, if I were making 20 equal parts, I would only draw 19 lines. This is the one that stumped a lot of people. It says Rochelle has a strip of wood 12 inches long. She cuts it into pieces that are 6 inches in length. What fraction of the wood is 1 piece? It says use your yellow strip from your notes. We don't have that, so we're just doing the best we can. Draw a picture to show the piece of wood and how Rochelle cut it. Now, you can't draw a picture on here, and that's fine. All I wanted was the answer. I'm going to draw a picture. So, here is my piece of wood. It is 12 inches long. Okay? She's cutting it into 6-inch pieces. Well, how many 6s does it take to make 12? 6 plus 6 equals 12, or 6 times 2 equals 12. So I know I need 2 pieces of 6 inches. So how many pieces do I have? 1, 2. So each piece would equal 1/2 of the 12. So your answer should have been 1/2. All right, I hope this helped. If you have any other questions, please reach out to me. I miss you guys. I love you guys, and I hope you're all doing well. Bye.